Hi, my Leo and Leo rising friends, Sandra from ForYourChi.com, and this is your monthly outlook with me and my tarot and the Goddess Oracle deck for October of 2020. Well, the good news is it looks like you all have done something to alleviate that fifth house problem that I saw. I see a different advice message for you this month, so that's great. However, I do see that you need to lay boundaries elsewhere. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. So for those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate you. This is where I do a 12-house reading based on the houses of astrology. Each card, each house reflects a different area of your life. And it usually talks about either what's currently going on in order for you to acknowledge it and perhaps pay attention, make some changes, or it's a predictive reading also that's going to talk about what's going to happen in the next few days to few weeks, usually up to the 4 to 6 week mark. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I go through the first 6 houses for free here on YouTube, so you can kind of see how this goes. I give you the tarot and the oracle message, and then houses 7 through 12 will be contained in the extended. And before I turn off this YouTube video, I'll tell you what that extended will contain, house-wise. Okay, first house, crown chakra. The Leos are getting divine guidance from your guides and angels that are coming in the form of thoughts that are dropped into your mind. So pay attention to the information that comes to you as you're driving, as you're getting ready for the day, as you're in the shower or bathtub, or even the pool or hot tub jacuzzi, okay? Because there's definitely information that's coming that you need to listen to and follow through. And the reason this is happening, out of the Goddess deck, the Butterfly Maiden says it's time for change. You are transforming. Your energy is transforming. You're being given an upgrade. And this upgrade is going to help you make life easier for you in the future, because you're going to know what to do in every instance that's coming. That is coming in your future. Now, it might not be here tomorrow, but right now you're getting little bits and pieces of this puzzle. And eventually, you'll put it together to the point where when this information comes, you know it. You know it, and you know it to be true. Always ask for the truth, okay? Ask for the truth every time. All right, now here we go with the boundaries. So you guys got effed up lesson in your second house of possessions and finances. So this means that you guys could be learning a harsh life lesson because you have loaned out some money that you shouldn't have, or you have loaned out an item that you shouldn't have. And if that hasn't happened yet, please say no. Please, please say no. And for God's sakes, don't let anyone borrow your vehicle or a vehicle in your name or even a trailer in your name. That was a message. The dog is barking. I'm not sure why I got trailer, but that's a message for someone out there. Okay. Now, the advice card is Ishtar, and that is boundaries. You need to draw the line in the sand and say, this is mine and this is yours. And for some of you, this is going to be saying no to your kids. And you guys hate that because the Leo has a big heart, right? The Leo wants to give everything that he or she has because it makes them feel good. But you don't need to learn this harsh life lesson. Like, you know, you guys have been really beat up enough over the last months and even years because you have been so generous. And let's face it, people take advantage of that generosity, do they not? So it is time in October to put your foot down and say no. And it looks like you guys already did that to a certain degree last month in your circle of friends or in your dating life, because I do see a different message there. We're going to get to that. But first, we got to go through your third house. Third house, house of siblings, brother or sister. This could even be a message about communication, because third house does rule communication. So the waiting game. The waiting game says patience is required. However, after the period of patience, success is assured. So you may need to be patient when delivering a message. You may need to give this person a little bit of information at the time, not the whole message, but sort of ease them into it, right? Also, you could be sort of mentoring your sibling to have patience in their life. And what is the advice card? It is to be bold. So even though there is some sort of divine timing waiting game here, they are not telling you to hold back your personality, because the personality and this boldness is what makes this successful. Okay? So be yourself, tell your sibling to be their self, and don't hold back, but patience is required here. Okay, your fourth house. So house of home also rules father figure. This is the Falling Tower card. This is the worst card in the whole deck. Whenever I pull this in the house of home, I always advise the client, be extra careful around your home, take precautions, don't take any unnecessary risks, right? Don't get up on any high ladders and think that you're gonna, saw a big branch down when you know that you need to call for some professional help from that. Also, do the protection on your house. If you guys don't know how to call in protection, send me an email, foryourchi@gmail.com, and ask me about my protection video. And I teach you guys how to call in protection every single day, every 12 hours, morning and night. It's also an advice card to, before you leave your house, be double, triple sure that all of your doors are locked, your windows are locked, your alarm system is on. Everything electronic that is supposed to be turned off is turned off. Your stove is turned off. Your oven is turned off. Your lights are turned off. The dog is secure. I mean, I think you guys get it, right? So as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're paying attention, you're calling on the protection, you guys can avoid all kinds of conflict like this. And, this, because for some of you, this is going to be talking about your father. So your father could be going through a rough time right now. If you have a father or father figure who's an alcoholic, sometimes this card means, wow, that message is for someone right now, that an alcoholic could go to jail for like a DUI or something like that. So you may need to warn them about, hey, I got this message from a psychic. She said you need to take it easy. You need to stay home if you're going to drink. Please don't drink, but if you're going to, stay home, or something like that. You never know. Your words may come back to them, and this could possibly avoid a disaster here. Now, regardless of this, call in the protection, do what you're supposed to do, but Lakshmi is telling you not to worry. Because even if you do have a tower moment or a tower day in October, Lakshmi is telling you it's for a reason. The falling tower means that a rug is being ripped from under you for a reason. There needs to be radical change here for you or for your father. However, what follows that radical change is a beautiful future. So it's not doom and gloom forever. It might be doom and gloom for a short time, and then the change happens, or a rebuild, or whatever this is, and it's like the angels are singing. And this is one of those moments where you look back 10 years from now, maybe even 20 years from now, and you say, thank God that happened. Because if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't have met this person, this person, this person. Where would I be today? It's stuff like that that puts us on our path of where we're supposed to be. Okay, so here's the good news in the 5th house. 5th house does rule your dating life. It also rules your social circle. So harmony says warm and fuzzy feelings. You could meet someone new that you like this month. You could be reconnecting with an old flame this month who feels good to you. And what is the message here? Una means easy does it. Don't try to force anything solid with this person yet. Divine timing is at play here. Everything is going to work itself out exactly the way it's supposed to be. But you cannot force it to happen. You have to just let it go and just go with the flow. You know you like this person. You know you have feelings for this person. And this could, this doesn't have to be romantic, but for a lot of you it's going to be. This could be a friendship. And if this is a friendship, again, don't try to force it. It's going to happen in its own divine timing, and it's going to be beautiful. This is a beautiful message in your 5th house, you guys. This is like the opposite message of what you guys got last month. I really like this for Leos. Okay, the last house that we're going to do here on YouTube is your 6th house of work and health. Light. So light says prosperity and bliss is assured in the month of October. I love this for your work. I love this for your health. Now, there is an advice card. Kuan Yin is coming to us and saying that we have to have compassion. So as we are patient and compassionate in health situations with our body, right? And with our coworkers, with our customers, with our bosses, the more compassion that you can bring to your world of work and health in October, the more you will experience the bliss and prosperity that comes from the compassion. It's like, what you're putting out there is coming back to you energetically, but for many of you, the energy turns to a solid form, something tangible that you can experience blissfully here in the 3D world that we live in. Okay, so we're going to take it to the extended on YouTube. You'll find the link below. It'll be a Vimeo link. We're going to go through the rest of your 12 houses, 7 through 12, that rules your relationships. We're going to look at your bedroom life, and also any of you that has tax, legal matters, and the source of your significant other's income. If you have that, we're going to look at your travel and school. We're going to look at your career and your mother. We're going to look at your best friends and your children. And we're also going to look at the future cards and what shows up in your in January for you guys. Okay. So I will see you in the extended if you so wish. If this is where we end it, thank you so much for watching, and many blessings to you, Leo and Leo rising.